Today I'm going to show you how to create truly dynamic Confluence forms using HTML and JavaScript. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to add interactive forms to your Confluence pages that can validate user input, calculate results instantly, and make your pages way more engaging, all with just a few clever steps. Let's jump right in because there are a couple of important things to know about how Confluence handles code inside its pages. First, adding custom HTML and JavaScript isn't available by default, especially if you're using Confluence Cloud. This is mainly for security reasons, but the good news is there's a tried-and-true workaround, and that's through the HTML macro. To get started, you'll need to enable or install this HTML macro. Let me explain how that works because it's different depending on where your Confluence is hosted. If you're on Confluence Cloud, the standard pages don't actually have a built-in HTML macro. So you'll need to install a third-party app. Two of the most popular options right now are HTML Macro for Confluence by Appfear or an app called Capable HTML. Just head to the Atlassian marketplace, pick your preferred add-on and follow the prompts to install it. It's quick and they usually have clear documentation. However, if you're using Confluence Data Center, the process is a little different, but actually even simpler if you're an admin. All you need to do is go to your settings, click Manage Apps, and under System Apps, find the Confluence HTML Macros section. There, your admin can simply enable the HTML or HTML_XHTML module. Keep in mind, you might not see this option if you're not a Confluence administrator, so you may need a quick message to your site admin. Now that you've got the HTML macro ready to go, it's time to put your form together. Start by editing the page where you want the form. You can click the Edit button or for a quick shortcut, hit the E key on your keyboard. Once you're editing, just type /HTML. This will bring up your new HTML macro block. Within this macro, you can start writing your standard HTML code just like you would on a regular website. Add your usual form, tags, text inputs, drop-down menus, checkboxes, whatever you need. For example, you might create a feedback form with fields for name, email, and message. The beauty of using the macro is that the HTML doesn't get stripped out, so you can go as simple or as intricate as you want. Here where it gets really fun. To make your form dynamic, in other words, to let it react to user input or perform calculations without refreshing the page, simply add a script tag within the same macro. Write your JavaScript as usual. This script can, for instance, automatically sum two number fields, validate an email address, or display a custom thank you message right on the page as soon as someone submits the form. A little pro tip here, Confluence actually includes jQuery by default. But to make sure your code plays nicely with the Confluence page and doesn't interfere with anything else, use $selector instead of just the regular $sign. That's just a small change, but it'll help you avoid weird conflicts and ensures your scripts wait until the whole page is loaded. And that's it. Creating dynamic interactive forms in Confluence really is possible, and once you get comfortable with the HTML macro, you'll find endless possibilities for customizing your spaces. Don't worry if your first form takes a few tries, experimenting is part of the process, and you can always tweak things as you go. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want to see more advanced examples. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more hands-on Confluence tips. Thanks for watching and happy form building.